Guys, NFL picks against the spread week 1. Video is on the way, guys. Keep it locked right here. Stick that like button, comment, subscribe. Greatest guy Madden 20 online gameplay live on the channel. Again, stick that like button, leave a comment, subscribe.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Go. Down. No lady. Right now. Let's go. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 26. Check 26.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a
stick that like button, comment, and subscribe.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation there. The defense won the battle. Throwing his caught, third down. It's complete to Day. And that is right outfield across the 45. Nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
Stick that like button, comment, subscribe.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Carr to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
Well, I gave him the game, man. I hope this ain't no fluky stuff where they give me the loss.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Ready? I got you.
Newton on first down. Being chased out left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Double this guy has to
Stick that like button, comment, subscribe.
Because a big fellow, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And he says, nah, man, you just look like a lot of guy.
He's well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
That's what I got to look out for, man. That's all everybody play with Carolina do. I gotta know that.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? I wonder what the next play is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams have used momentum to launch another one.
A 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen from 4 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
For the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Everybody got the same team. Same scheme with the same team. Let's go, boys. We got to answer right back.
Car and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's and this is incomplete.
Boy, dropped a hell of balls, dude.
Second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to set one in.
Looked like an I-4 shot in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. Absolutely nuts. And line up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters your normal spacing and run fits, and the creases that you're able to exploit right there.
From the gun now on 3rd down. This is Collins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
I know at the end of the games, coaches always tell us that the no home play won't last the game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? The ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down. I thought that was key.
After the touchdown, traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're going to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they should be one of them.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Newton, meanwhile, here connected with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense.
Here's Newton. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton looking for the out route, and he's got more. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Carolina. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive – I mean, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw his Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. This is Smith. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Newton to throw. And caught left side, Olsen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 43 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in, because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Newton now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 5 now. Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down. 180. Line 59. Hey, 734.
Carr now on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Go, let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Raiders
93. 93.
10 at the 31-yard
Full.
line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. On 1st down, Carr. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. Again, it's Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Hey! Check it back.
On 1st down, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Smiles, everyone, smiles, because when Cam Newton and Greg Olsen hook up like they've been doing throughout this game, that's one big reason why they're winning.
What makes Greg Olsen so tough to cover?
I think he really is a wide receiver in the tight end's body. He runs his routes with such great precision and some physical toughness, and he really fights and competes for the ball.
And then, of course, it helps to have Cam Newton throwing it to you. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Newton. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
29.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Carr. This will be caught once again by Brown. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Newton. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Keep playing hard.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carry.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Cleveland Farrell able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He may try and run for this. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. And that was just brute strength against brute strength, and defensive brute one out there.
We often talk about leverage in the game. Offensive line versus defensive line. Who can get lower and create some...
That's caught inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Here's Carr. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials...
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Cam's going to run the out. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. 808. You mark. Mike, express. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. Hey, Haywood. Check 50.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check the hot read. Check 3, check 3. 6-18.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Cam's going to run the... Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make them out of the
Yeah, guys, I hate I lost that last game. I done been down 21 before, came back and won. But I also been down 21, came back, tied the game, lost the game, down 20, I think 28 or 21 this game. Couldn't get
We're just
done
about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, hometown Jets were introduced to the sellout crowd. It's a roar that could be
this should have been a fun game as well.
They're set to go as the Jets will match up with the Oakland Raiders. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. My guess is the wheels are turning on the other side. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action. There's something to it between the second and the third.
Now a deep ball here, home in just past the 50. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The previous play led everybody back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Carter to give it to Jacobs. They'll give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
For the first thing, they nice and bit off a pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. To throw, it's caught. It's incomplete.
This is one big thing, y'all.
Second and down.
I don't think anyone wants to surprise me. They just distributed it out. They're going to try and get hit as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to hold that one in.
Already they just worked a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, it's caught. It's caught.
Damn. He juked into it, bro.
Scooped up by the Jets.
Damn.
To the 21-yard line.
We've seen this before, and we know the coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere, and you got to put it away and secure it as they try to get down the field.
Now a play fake here, first down. Looking outside, he's got him in. It's Griffin. And they're going to get there at about the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it second and 9. Now a carry through for Michigan State man, William Bell. P.J.
the best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low, not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands that can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Throwing here on third down. Open the left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. They stop for only 3 late to turn it over here on fourth down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood what the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing it fourth down.
They were sniffing out that mark. They're close to it now. Likely 3 to start.
Yeah, they were able to get to the football and get to it and make sure they didn't get much more to catch.
That pickup goes for 25. Flip with a script from fourth down to first. From the 50, it's Darnold.
Oh, my God.
He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And the gain here in the previous play, it's about 40 yards total. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing before the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at sidelines and they themselves being expressive. Just keep going. We're doing pretty well.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get to turn on the opening possession. Now they're getting over the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know what their side of the field what we're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you get back and they're losing a little bit. Now go down for a touchdown. Look out, you get no touchdown early in the game, and that may kick it off for you.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Quite the opening to march there.
Looks a lot like what we saw practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going right now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took the possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Herndon's getting it complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They follow up the get fouled by only getting 1 there on second down.
And Booker, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He can run for it, and he will. They're going to come in the yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Well, that makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, they show the shotgun, then they ran out of it. It's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, they should do it. I'll take this. We'll finish this one.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And now it's time to turn over on the fumble. And they're in any territory, so they're going to be very frustrated.
You know how they do it was frustrated. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard lines instead of getting striking distance, and come up with nothing. Not a good feeling at all to put it around. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And they get that bad taste of the this pass brought in by Brown. And he takes it down, but not before they across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carnell, first down. This is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Second quarter, 2 minutes remaining. 3-0 our score. Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little easier for this time.
They the mean, man. It's tough. I mean, that same pick leg.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Doe. Flushed down right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I follow it away. Because I'm going to use his aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit a screen soon.
On second down, it's Bell. And he upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the gun, third down, here's Doe. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get out of the football. But you're exactly right. Also, they have to put this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after getting momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and that is after driving in the other direction. A great turn there, 22 yards. And the Raiders will take it down first and 10. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And jumping on here, Charles, just keep possession. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly what we have to do. First, do no harm. Right now, they're moving themselves off.
I like that. No one was taking me for granted. Thank you, David. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to it. Even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On first and 10,
this team is not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group. We just saw them not play. They came in and made the contact just as it's trying to hold it in.
The throw once more on second and 10. Caught. And the left side, caught according to the headlines, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there. It's third down.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You really have to.
He's going to fire on deep over the middle. And it'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take a big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on the wheels.
Now the Raiders are going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Calling it out, first down. Man on the left side is Brown. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And they make it across the 20. As those guys are set up shot at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. And you have to figure they're going to sit on the football here in the final minute. Things are going. They need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because if we just sit there and maybe anything happen offensively, get ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Once again, they'll from the 23-yard line, second and 10. Down the throw. He sets the fire deep. And it will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I don't know how I ain't even peep this one.
This
This is a confident move. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
When you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
They stop for only 3 that time. That'll bring it fourth down. Here's Rockland Edwards now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, Harris. Well, he put the books as a 53-yard punt. And controlling the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the left. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. Well, indeed, starting to go on that clock. And gets us just shy of the 40 down at the 39. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we even get the fourth quarter. All right, Coach, thank you. Welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no one back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And forget about finding a lane again. They had time to look up before he was playing in the backfield. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating and allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they're bringing your tight end, keeping him in, your running backs have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Shotgun snap for Darnold.
They've had a ton of success here so far. But you get the feeling that he might be able to pop them on.
Jimmy goes down right there. Officially no gain of play, second down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. Maybe I get the ball in his hand somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Defensively, you've got to key in on Bell. Make a focal point to stop him, and they make it.
And he's getting better every year. He's been doing it. He's always adding something to his game for the premier runners in the NFL. And for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun to give the ball. Just a yard on there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Tough first half for him. I need to put up the numbers he's used to producing. With a guy like him, you and I both know just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And here we go on 4th. Donald. He's got a pass running back. It's complete. Pass to 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the pistol is Bell. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, and then that 2nd and 12. Back to throw to go.
Oh, I missed it. Damn, I missed it. You know we got left.
Still looking for the first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they got it right there.
Looking at the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. They'll try to run it back. Finding his way in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out, and the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call and go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything. I mean, it was a short touchdown. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
No, every coach would not have gone for it back there. This is showing a little bit of faith. Actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Now Captain Cicero back to the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken in after 1. A few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Calling the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 25 yards to pick up there, also a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't the game you expected, but that run there, that may get you going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives you a little juice because he struggled, especially in the 1st half.
Yeah, I know that the Bruins will always think to themselves, just hang in there. There's one big...
Antonio Brown kissed him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. Carlson now at the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it over is Carlson. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Say that again. Say that again. That's what I thought. Look at you can't shoot.
First down and so.
Wow. Put the blitz in there.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to strike for 6. Kansas now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Kansas now as he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no one back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's caught. And looking to get away with one there. That one nearly a pick. Second down.
And that's why he's got to be happy to have that. There was a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Carr after the incomplete pass brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. Taken down, the Jets get him there for the sack. Just will not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, it was second and 1, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for their offensive guys.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking out for the 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. It's caught on the middle. Wilson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know they can control bodies when they're running the list.
They bring in some there to make this stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took down from the grease board to the field because they were able to throw up the linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Running the toss here, Jacobs. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's that expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. Still going over the grass that used to fly out right and chew it up. Now they've got artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 44, Carr left side, Williams. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Carr now 5 straight completions here in the second half. First and 10. And they go away here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now. The game looks like it's going to go down the line. Carr completes it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
Puts him in front here late now. You got to run your kick team, don't you say? The last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get over-eager, get out of the lane because they're so excited to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This is fielded at the goal line. And we'll be taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. Back to throw. Throwing it incomplete. It's bad. And he'll get this one just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tackle. Think you got to use one here, don't you?
I'd use one right here.
Took just 1 play to all the way to the 44s. They're trying to get you a first down. On the catch, it's Crowder. Getting it in there on the first down completion. That last catch short of marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get it down here to the 43. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the third. This quarterback now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Brown. And he's taken a yard short of Walker. Good game on 1st down.
Another thing I would urge there, I'm not sure their investment is right. It's still running the football. I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. After the run, here's another 1st and 10. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Only way to get the lead, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're going to do for 1st and goal. This is a time kill. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from the yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
How many people watching this is right here give up? Because that score, they may not try to rush back into this thing.
What looks like he's going to be the inside squad. A little time you'll see you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And no return on this this one is the fair catch. A single forward and take it. Executed 22-yard gain. A big hit to start the drive has him near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throw side complete. That's Brown. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. You look to throw. And it is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. That call after the incomplete pass brings them up 2nd and 10. Coming up here, starting 10. I would expect to see some pressure here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Now you expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they will boo Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, the words that are said, and come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.